Alright, it's a 2014 Kia Forte. We're going to be doing the front brake pads. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So first thing you're going to do is jack up the vehicle, put on jack and jack stands, and also pop the hood. And after you pop the hood, just remove this cap here for the master cylinder. Give me 1 second if I can loosen it up. Maybe I can show you guys. Okay, here we go. You got the cap off, and I'll show you what's next. All right, so now we're at the wheel. Let's remove these 5 21mm lug nuts. Oh, okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there we go. Now let's remove this wheel. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, let's see if I can turn this up more. Remove these 2 bolts, top and bottom. Next, remove these 2 14s. There we go. Put those to the side. Then next, you take your brake pad. Out of its place, and now we're going to push in this piston. There we go. All right, now we got that piston in. Let's hang this up. Okay, now let's try to get this caliper completely out of the way. Got it caught on my finger. There we go. And then we gotta worry about any stress on that brake line. And next we're gonna move these 2 17s. Alright, here's the top 17. Both fell. I'll grab that. Here's the bottom 17. Alright, I'll show you guys what's next. Next, remove the hardware, since I have replacements. And then also we're going to pull out these guide pins. 1 and 2. Just try to take the boot off and place it back inside like that. There we go. Now let's clean off this bracket. Okay. Now I want to make sure she's good. Get a little touch with the wire brush. I'm just trying to get any rust off, that's all. It's the only thing we're trying to do. Now, we're going to try to clean up this bracket here with a little bit of brake clean. And also, get inside of that boot there. Alright, now let's put on our new brackets. Our new hardware, I'm sorry. But before the hardware, I like to add a little anti-seize to try to slow down the rust on the caliper bracket. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just so you can slow down that rust. Then next, take your hardware. Just place it on the bracket like so. There we go. And now we're going to clean off our guide pins and get a paper towel. Now take our guide pins and just try to get all that old lube off. There we go. Same here. Also use a little bit of brake cleaner. That might help break things up. Look, shiny. There we go. Add a little bit of anti-seize. Same here. There we go. Then we take our guide pin. There we go. Insert it back into the caliper bracket. There we go. Now we're back at the vehicle. And take the caliper bracket, we're going to put it on the steering knuckle and just hand start your bolts there. Don't forget your washer. Start by hand, and now we're going to tie these down. And then torque those two bolts. Alright, now we're torquing these two bolts. There we go. There we go. Now let's put the brake pads on the rotor there. Alright, so you take your brake pad, just place it on your hardware, like so. Do the same thing to the other end. There we go. And now that's on the hardware. And now we're going to put our bracket back on, caliper back on. Alright, we're going to take a caliper off the hanger here. And place it on the brake pads. Start your 14 by hand. And you're going to tie these down. Try not to over torque them if you can. Let's see, here we go. All right. Now we need our lug nuts. Start your 21s by hand. There we go. All right, now let's tie these down. Then once you tie these down, you do the same thing to the other side, and I'll see you guys on the test drive. After you put that cap on, close the hood, let's take it for a test drive. Get inside the vehicle. I already started her up, but start it up, pump the brakes till it firms up. Once it firms up, release the parking brake, put it all the way down, and let's take it for a test drive. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. So pretty much test drive, we're just checking for any abnormal noises. Pedal to stay the same if you haven't had any issues with your caliber. And pretty much that's about it. And brake feel. Okay, feels pretty good. Alright guys, that's about it. Always remember, for better, faster service, QuickFix here. Thank you guys.